So guys, we are here again because yes, we do listen to you. Remember, the TCB Naturals class with me, Tabitha of Craving Yellow, is all about you. And I love it when you send us your questions because after all, I want you to have hair that lets you shine. So in today's video, we are going to be going through some of your questions and I'll be responding to them, and hopefully together we can help you achieve some of your hair dreams. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so what's been really fascinating about your questions is that there are so many gentlemen in this room, in this audience, who are listening to us and who also want to achieve really beautiful hair. So ladies, watch out. The men in the room may just come by and may have even better hair than you. So make sure you step up your hair game. So today's first question is from Alexander Mufasa. Thank you so much for sending us a DM. You asked us, hello there, I'm a guy and I would love to use your products. Currently, I want to keep my hair. Kindly advise on what I can use on my hair to make it grow fast and blacker. Thank you. So Alexander, you've asked us two questions. How do you make your hair grow fast? And how do you make sure that it's really black and shiny and lustrous? Believe you me, I'm all for that. So Mufasa, what you need to do is ensure that you have a healthy hair regimen. Now, the good thing is I have actually done an entire video on this, literally how to use TCB Naturals products, in what order, in what amount, for how long, in order to really achieve healthy hair. Remember guys, it's not just one magical thing that you're going to do over the span of a week or a day that's going to transform your hair. Healthy hair is actually a long process. It may take up to 6 months, even 12 months for you to achieve that thick, lustrous mane that you are dreaming of, right? So Mufasa, the first thing I would say is head over to my IGTV, watch that video, see what products you need, and then obviously build them into your daily routine or your weekly routine, and believe you me, with time you will see the results. Now, you've also asked about blacker hair. Now, the color of your hair is a genetic factor. And again, I have done a video on how genes affect our overall hair growth rate, the hair growth volume, and all of that shazam. So the color of your hair, you may not naturally be able to achieve that dark, really dark #1 color if it's not natural to your genes. So if in your family people have brown hair or like a lighter toned hair, it may just be genetics. But if you want to dye it, the good thing is you can dye it black and then use TCB Naturals products to maintain your hair color, but also the overall health of your hair. So I hope that helps. Mufasa, send us photos of yourself right now with the before, because we are sure that the after with TCB Naturals products is gonna be smack bang right on. Okay, so we are moving right on to Lucky Demesia. Thank you so much for reaching out to us. Your question is one that is really fantastic and simple to answer. You've asked us, can I apply the deep penetrating treatment, then wash it off? Well, Lucky, that's exactly what you need to do with your DPT. Remember, a DPT is only to be worn on your hair for a very specific time during your wash day. And this is after you shampoo your hair and before you dry it. You want to apply a deep penetrating treatment to add that moisture, to add that, the extra vitamins that your hair needs, the extra protein, because in the long run, that is actually what aids in your hair's health. So yes, Lucky, what you're going to do is wash your hair, apply your deep penetrating treatment. Remember, we have two. We also have the AntiDandruff treatment. So depending on your hair's needs, pick whichever one of the TCB Naturals range you'd like to use. Put that on your hair for about 15 to 20 minutes. We recommend using a bit of heat. So you might go to the salon, maybe put it under a steamer, or you could even just wear your shower cap at home and then, do your house chores and all of that. Wash it off after 20 minutes and then proceed to apply your leave-in treatment and your hair oils. So Lucky, I hope that answers your question. Nikoko, you also asked us a question regarding our deep conditioning treatments, and you asked, is it a protein one or a moisturizing one, and how much, please? So fantastic. Thank you so much, Nikoko, for asking us this. Well, our DPT isn't necessarily one that sits between either or. It's actually formulated to give your hair enough strengthening properties and moisturizing properties. So it's a very balanced formulation. I do understand that there are several brands in the market that do distinguish between a protein deep conditioning treatment and a moisturizing deep conditioning treatment. The good thing about the TCB Naturals one is that it's almost like a 2-in-1. It delivers both, so that means you can just purchase one and achieve the goals of both proteinizing or strengthening your hair and moisturizing your hair. Now, when it comes to price points, I would recommend that you visit your nearest beauty store, because the recommended retail price that we give them is, it's actually up to them to determine the price on the shelf. But usually, I mean, we are really fairly retailed and really fairly priced. So feel free just to walk up to any beauty store and you're going to find us there on the shelf. The good thing is our products do come in different sizes. So depending on how much you want to spend at that time, I'm sure there'll be a size that can fit your pocket. I hope that helps. Wahoo Gishiru, thank you so much for reaching out to us. You sent us a DM and you asked us, can one use your product on natural hair without chemical? And funny enough, this same question came up in my previous Q&A and I responded by saying yes. The good thing about TCB Naturals products is the formulation is really well done, meaning whether you are natural, whether you're relaxed, text-lax, transitioning, whatever you have on your head, colored, the products are really well suited for a variety of hair types. So yes, my dear Wahoo, you can use these products on your natural hair. Okay, so moving right on along, Janet Wanjohi, you've asked us, hi, so I need to know, for the argan and coconut oils, do I mix both and use as one, or I need to use them separately? So Janet, the best thing about our oils is that you can do both. You can use them separately or you can mix and use as one. So remember, we have a video on our TCB Naturals page where we've partnered with Makeup City, and she showed us how to use the oils for a hot oil treatment, to seal in moisture, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to leave you the link down below to this video, to where you can watch this video by Makeup City. It's another video that she did a couple of weeks ago, and she can show you how to use our argan oil and our coconut oil both in one, so literally maybe as a hot oil treatment, or even separately, maybe to seal in moisture. I mean, whatever you like to use them for, to just base your scalp before you relax, etc., etc. So guys, you seem to be having lots of questions on our oils. So believe you me, we'll also spend some time in the future delving a bit more into the difference between our oils and how to use them for your hair growth. So we have a question here from Wambuku Madhya. Thank you so much for speaking with us, Wambuku. You're asking us, what's the difference between the argan oil and coconut oil in terms of uses as well? That's a great question. Thanks so much for that question, Wambuku. So just to give you a quick synopsis, usually oils differ in their molecular structure. Now, I don't want to get into the science of things here, but usually argan oil is perceived to be closer to our skin's natural oil, sebum. You may have heard that our skin produces an oil called sebum, which is that, the one that gives you shine in the morning, the one when you touch your hair a bit, it feels greasy. That's sebum, right? Our skin naturally produces that regardless of whether we apply any other oils topically. So argan oil has similar molecular structure to sebum, and it mimics the oil that our hair and our scalp naturally produces, okay? Coconut oil, on the other hand, has been known for years to be very, very good for hair growth. What coconut oil does in terms of its molecular structure is that it's small enough to actually enter the hair shaft. So it doesn't just coat the hair shaft as maybe like a heavier oil like castor oil would, but coconut oil actually penetrates the hair shaft and so makes it a bit more pliable. Yani, it makes it able to withstand a lot more breakage. So really, it's up to you. What are your hair goals? If you just want something that's light for your scalp, I would say go with the argan oil. If you want something that's gonna strengthen your hair shaft, maybe you've had a lot of breakage, I would say go with the coconut oil. But in terms of usage, you can really just use them the same way. You can use it in terms of a hot oil treatment before you shampoo. And if you don't know what that is, the good thing is I have explained in a previous IGTV video how to use oils for hair growth. So you can check out that video for some of these ways of using the oils on your hair. But basically, you can use it as a hot oil treatment, or you can use it to seal in the moisture on your hair after you have completed your wash day. So I hope this answers your question. Right, so Cynthia Munyasia, you reached out to us and you say, after umebomoa nywele, tell me what to use. This is such a good question, Cynthia. You know why? Because usually after our hair has been in a protective style, it's really dry. Like, have you ever removed your braids and then you're touching your hair and you're like, my goodness, it is so dry? Usually sometimes when we're in protective styles, and I know it happens to many of us, you forget to take care of your hair, right? You can go weeks and weeks without washing or sealing or moisturizing. So as a result, your hair can get quite dry. So Cynthia, the number one thing I would say you need to do after you remove your protective style is deep condition. Okay, apply our deep penetrating treatment, because you need your hair to get that extra boost of moisture, that extra boost of minerals and good things that help it become more pliable. Remember, your hair has been laying dormant, imekauka, it has become maybe a bit ngumu, it's feeling rough. The DPT is perfect for softening your hair, really aiding with that manageability as you comb it out and making sure that it is strengthened before you reinstall a protective style. But remember also, Cynthia, you don't just want to do the DPT on its own. You also want to maintain a hair regimen, because if you just do the DPT on its own, you will see results, but not as great results as you would see if you're using our full range of products. So I'd also encourage you, Cynthia, go on, tap into our video on how to build a healthy hair regimen and see how you can include both our products when you are in a protective style and also when you remove your protective style. Okay, so we have reached actually the last question of today's Q&A, and this one is from FabFabulous999. My goodness, I love that handle of yours. Well, you've asked us if you can use the anti-dandruff treatment on relaxed hair. What are the benefits? And you've also mentioned that your problem isn't necessarily on your scalp. You just simply need a product that adds moisture and proteins to your ends since your hair is relaxed. Well, that's a fantastic question that you've asked us. And if your hair then isn't really struggling with dandruff, I would recommend that you use our deep penetrating treatment. This treatment is better suited for just, regular hair use. If you don't really have an issue with dandruff, you don't have to use the anti-dandruff treatment. The anti-dandruff treatment would mainly be used if you're dealing with itchiness, maybe you have flakes, etc., etc. You can use our anti-dandruff range of products to help you relieve the dandruff. But otherwise, if you just want to add a bit of moisture, strengthening elements to your hair, especially if it's relaxed, please use our anti-dandruff treatment. So guys, that is it from me for now. Thank you again for all the questions that you've been sending us. I mean, we love interacting with you. We love supporting your hair care journey. For us, it is such a joy because we want you to achieve hair that lets you shine. So if there's anything I'm not responded to in this video, please feel free to leave us a comment down below. Send us a DM if you're too shy to leave us a comment. We will get back to you in person. Remember to check out a beauty store near you for TCB Naturals products. They're very well priced and there is quite a range to meet all your hair needs. So anyway, guys, that is it from me. Thank you again, and I will see you here very soon. Between now and then, I am sending you a lot of love and sunshine. Please do take care.